Have you ever noticed how one particular person just won't leave your mind, an ex you haven't spoken to in years? A coworker whose words still echo long after the conversation ends? Or someone who hurt you, yet appears in your thoughts at the most unexpected moments? You try to distract yourself. You tell yourself to move on, and yet, somehow, they keep coming back. Zen Buddhism teaches that this is not a failure of willpower, and it is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a message. In this video, Miraculous Buddhism shares 7 profound insights from Zen Buddhist teachings that explain why someone occupies your mind, and how this experience can become a doorway to inner freedom. Stay with me until the final insight. It is the most transformative, and it may completely change the way you relate to your thoughts. Take a slow breath, and let's begin. The first reason is attachment disguised as love. Zen Buddhism makes a clear distinction here. True love feels open, calm, and spacious. Attachment feels tense, restless, and afraid of loss. If thinking about someone creates anxiety, if you feel a constant need to check their social media, or if their absence tightens your chest and unsettles your breath, this is not love. It is attachment. The Buddha taught that attachment arises when we tie our happiness, our identity, or our sense of worth to another person. Often we don't miss them. We miss how they made us feel about ourselves. Zen masters compared attachment to holding a burning coal, hoping to throw it away later. But while you hold it, you are the one who gets burned. Freedom begins not with self-blame, but with honest recognition. The second reason is unresolved karma. In Buddhism, karma is not punishment. It simply means unfinished experience. When someone stays in your thought, it often points to an emotion that was never fully processed, pain that was avoided, guilt that was never faced, or a truth about yourself you were not yet ready to see. The mind returns again and again, not to torment you, but to complete what was left unfinished. Zen teaches that nothing meaningful enters our life by accident. Every deep connection arrives with a lesson, and the ones that linger the longest are often the teachers we resist the most. The third reason is projection. Often, the people who occupy our thoughts are mirrors. Ask yourself what fascinates you about them, what irritates you, and what moment keeps replaying in your mind. Zen Buddhism teaches that what we cannot accept in ourselves, we tend to see most clearly in others. Their confidence may reflect confidence you suppress. Their flaws may echo parts of yourself you avoid acknowledging. Your mind uses them as a screen to project an inner story that wants to be seen. When you reclaim what you projected, their grip on your thoughts naturally softens. The fourth reason is attachment to outcome. Notice your thoughts carefully. Do they replay the same imagined future, a conversation that never happened, an apology you hope to hear, or a reunion you quietly rehearse? Zen teaches that suffering increases when we cling to imagined outcomes instead of meeting reality as it is. The mind becomes trapped in rehearsal mode, living everywhere except the present moment. Letting go of outcome does not mean giving up. It means allowing life to unfold without mental resistance. And when resistance fades, the mind begins to rest. The fifth reason is identification with thoughts. One of Buddhism's most powerful insights is simple: you are not your thoughts. Yet when someone dominates your mind, Each thought feels personal, urgent, and true. Zen practice invites a different relationship. Instead of saying, "I miss them," notice instead, there is a thought about missing them. This small shift creates space, and in that space, freedom begins to grow. The sixth reason is forgetting impermanence. When emotions feel intense, the mind assumes they will last forever. But Buddhism teaches that everything changes. Thoughts change, feelings change, attachments change. No mental state, no matter how powerful, remains fixed. When this truth is understood directly, not just intellectually, the grip of obsessive thinking loosens on its own. This is not positive thinking. It is insight into reality. The seventh and deepest reason is this. Some relationships are catalysts for awakening. Certain people enter our lives not to stay forever, but to activate growth. If someone refuses to leave your mind, it may not be a problem to solve. It may be an invitation. Instead of asking, "How do I stop thinking about them?" Zen offers a different question. What is this experience trying to teach me? When the lesson is seen clearly, the mind no longer needs to repeat it. What once felt like suffering becomes understanding. So how do we release these persistent thoughts? Zen Buddhism offers a gentle path. First, observe without judgment. Do not fight the thought and do not analyze endlessly. Simply notice. Second, inquire with compassion. Ask what attachment or lesson is present without blame. Third, let go through acceptance. Letting go happens naturally when clinging stops. Fourth, return to the present moment. Each thought becomes a reminder to breathe, to feel your body, and to be here. Finally, practice loving kindness. Silently wish yourself peace, then wish peace to the person in your thoughts, and extend that wish to all beings. This transforms emotional charge into compassion. Zen offers a simple metaphor. The mind is like a river, and the person is like a stone dropped into it. If you fight the disturbance, the water becomes turbulent. But if the river flows freely, one of two things happens. The stone settles gently into the riverbed, or it is carried away by the current. Freedom comes not from force, but from flow. When someone won't leave your mind, Zen Buddhism teaches us not to fight the thought, but to change our relationship with it. Awareness turns suffering into insight, and insight leads to peace. Thank you for spending this time with Miraculous Buddhism. If this reflection resonated with you, consider subscribing for more teachings that bring clarity to modern life. Until next time, may every visitor in your mind guide you closer to freedom.